MKB Cribs. I didn't know you guys were in Grandin. What are y'all doing here? Come on in. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. I just had coffee at the Little Green Hive with a friend. This is my house. It was built in 1925. We are standing in the dining room. This is our eclectic Goodwill chairs. Can't go wrong there. Everybody loves a good thrift store find. When we bought this house, it was actually more opened than it is now. We enclosed it a little bit more to give some definition. This was the original dining room. This was the family room. It's the biggest space. This house, you will also see lots of dinosaurs, and I always have my cards to identify them properly. This, my friends, is a Bronchiosaurus. He eats plants, so don't be afraid of him. Here's our record collection, and my brother-in-law made this record holder for us. We really like Chris Stapleton. We have a few Simon and Garfunkel and Billy Joel. What I'm really excited about is the kitchen, because that's where I spend most of my time, so let's go take a look. So here we are in the kitchen. It used to be the dining room when we bought it. We really had a big vision for this. So as you see, it is a nice U-shaped, but it really kind of flows into that dining room. And we were kind of flipping flopping if that should have been the family room or not, because that's what everyone does right now. It kind of like flows into it. We have family dinners, we have game nights. We really utilize that space as opposed to just a specific room for eating. This is quartzite. This was my dream countertop. If you ever get it sealed. We got a really oversized sink. These were large windows that we had raised up, and this house had so many bricks in the backyard that we had enough of those yellow bricks to kind of fill that in, but we uncovered the Star City bricks and really wanted to incorporate them into the house. So they are the backsplash behind the stove, and let me tell you, it was a bear. They each weigh like 8 pounds, I think. Every time we're in this kitchen, making tea or dinner, hosting friends, it's a great topic of conversation. It really makes this house feel like our home. So while this gets a lot of fun attention, I want to show you the real artist in the house. It is our daughter. She is 5, and she brings home every day a new piece of art. And if you've ever tried to throw away a 5-year-old's piece of art, you will quickly learn that that is a terrible thing to do. And so we found these frames where we can highlight her art and just change them out, and they store like 50 pieces at a time. Come on into the living room. Now this room was originally the primary bedroom when they had converted it from a duplex. And I'm not kidding you, it took us 2 mills to find somebody who made like this little rail piece in that corner over there. It was worth it, but it really kind of tied in and kept this in its like original design, which we liked. We love this space. It gets a lot of light. It's right off the front porch. This piece was made by my friend Nelson Gunter. He lives in the neighborhood. He's starting to get really good at woodworking, and we just commissioned him to build us something and see what his imagination came up with. And you'll see maps are kind of our jam. My husband's family is from Nova Scotia, and so there's a lot of Nova Scotia. And then my husband and I have lived in a lot of different spots, DC, Northern Virginia, Richmond, St. Mary's. So we just have some architectural pictures of things that we like. Yeah, we try to surround ourselves with things that make us happy. So let me show you the rest of the house. A full bathroom here, a beautiful guest room here. The house actually has 6 bedrooms and 3 full baths. This is actually Ben, my husband's great-grandfather made furniture, and so that's a really pretty piece. You got the kitchen over here, laundry. This was the original exterior door of the house. This was the first floor kitchen when it was a duplex, and so it's kind of like our weird wooden games and bird watching book kind of space, and it leads right outside to the patio. While we're on our way upstairs, don't forget to check out the Triceratops. This is actually our space off of the primary bedroom. And originally it was a sleeper porch, and then when it was converted to that duplex, this was the upstairs kitchen. We really love having the balcony. Let me show you. In the morning, my daughter and I will have, coffee and breakfast, and you can see the sunrise. And just for the record, my daughter does not drink coffee. She has juice or something when she's out here with me. This lot, you have like a really big, sky here. I don't know if that even makes sense, but at night you can just see a lot of stars, and it's just kind of cool to have a balcony. Come on inside, I'll show you the rest of the upstairs. So this is the bedroom. Off of the balcony, added a bathroom to this house, so it officially has the 3 full. It has a pocket door to save space. You'll see we have a lot of funky lights in the house. We had to update everything and really wanted a weird mix of vintage modern, and learned, if you kind of just pick things that you love, it all works out. So one of the things that we're kind of proud of is that all of these doors, rather than just getting new ones, we stripped all of the paint. I mean, some of them had 8 layers of paint, and restored the hardware if we could. Enough talk about doors and hardware, come see the rest of the house. All right, so when this was a duplex, this was just walled off completely here, so we had this opened up. This is the landing. You'll see a cute little light fixture. And then this is actually the biggest bedroom of the 6, but this is kind of like our family rec room. The couch did have to come through the window, in case you were wondering. But we love it. We spend a lot of time here. We got this sofa from Better Sofas, which is local in town and handmade in North Carolina. Not to talk about couches, but it's 2 twin beds, so when company comes over, it's a really easy place for overflow. But yeah, this is where we are, spending all of our time. Let me go show you my daughter's room. Had a lot of say-so in the design of this. Blue is obviously the color. We wanted to do something fun and kind of whimsical, so we painted the ceiling blue actually as well. Classic puka shell necklace chandelier. This door we found in the basement and made it fit kind of this little kid Narnia area. So her closet's in there, her desk for all of the experiments, and I think she was reading to the toys last night. That's not staged. My dear friends and partners at Circle Design Studio really outdid themselves with this bathroom. We wanted something that made Adrienne feel, like a princess, but that she could also grow with it. And so we've got the greens and blues, neutrals, but it's marble tile, which we love, a deep soaking tub, and it's just an awesome bathroom. Fun fact, this house and all of the design elements is featured on the website House with 2 Z's. So this is the 5th bedroom, but we kind of converted it to an office, and my loving husband is actually working, so we'll let him stay in there while I show you the attic upstairs. So this is the 6th bedroom, and we kind of call it the perch. It just feels like you're really up high. You've got windows on either side. It's really good for sleeping because at night you get this really good cross breeze. And it's obviously the playroom. If you stick your head out the front of the window on the house, you can actually see the Mill Mountain Star. And this is where the real estate magic happens. I write a lot of contracts here, listing agreements, search for any house that hits the market. Ooh. Actually, I do have to go to a showing, but on our way out, let me make sure that I show you guys the front porch because it's awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you guys stopped by. I am in a rush. The one quick rumor that I wanted to share is that it's a yellow brick house and it's not painted. It's a real cream yellow. The rumor is that the Norfolk Southern executives had them shipped to their lots instead of building sites, and all of a sudden all these houses came up and they fell short. Look at this porch. It's where we spend, especially this time of year, most of our nights talking to neighbors. We've even got a dining table over there. The wind chimes were a birthday present. It's just kind of Pleasantville-y. I will see you guys later. This has been the first episode of MKB Cribs. Amanda Ostrander here. You could be next.